Hello guys and welcome back to Between the Ropes TV. Now it's been a busy day for boxing. Firstly, earlier we had the news that Dimitri Bivol will be taking on Gilberto Ramirez in Abu Dhabi on November the 5th. And there's been a bit of speculation. We've talked about it on this channel about the DAZN Matchroom autumn schedule. There's been a lot of speculation around that whole relationship and the success of it. And it's come to light this afternoon. Frank Warren, Lou DiBella have announced it. So Lou DiBella won the purse bid to stage the WBA light heavyweight final eliminator between Joshua Buatsi and Jean Pascal. Now, let's be honest, that's a headline act for Eddie Hearn and Matchroom on DAZN. That is a headline show that we'd have got before Christmas. Now, plot thickens because Lou DiBella has done a deal with Frank Warren. This fight will land on BT Sport. Now, this back and forth between Eddie and Frank, it's hugely entertaining. They clearly don't like each other, and we know that. That's no secret. But it begs a lot of questions, doesn't it? Obviously, it's a huge blow to Matchroom's schedule for the rest of this year, but also because while I think Buatsi will have more than enough to come through against Jean Pascal, it's still a risky fight, you know. It's a step up to world level, and Pascal, for me, isn't what he was, but he's still a seasoned operator who's got, you know, the tricks to cause Buatsi problems. If Buatsi loses after all the time and money that Eddie Hearn and Matchroom have invested into Joshua Buatsi, they're only just at a stage, really, where he's a true headline act, and he can start sort of paying it back commercially, if you like. And the fact that now he's going to take possibly... I mean, Craig Richards is a big name, but Jean Pascal worldwide is probably the biggest name of his career, and that fight's going to land on BT. That's big, big news. It's a huge blow to Matchroom. But also, it sort of begs the question now. This is the third purse bid, I believe, that Eddie Hearn and Matchroom have lost to Frank Warren. Obviously, there was the Fury White situation. And Eddie Hearn, I think he got away with that because he sort of passed it off and played it down as in, well, they can do a deal with Fury and it's just Dylan White they've got to pay in. Fair enough, that makes sense. It wasn't bitter. He said, I've done it myself, so you can look past it. But this time round, you know, and I understand in the UK, Joshua Buatsi fighting Jean Pascal, it's possibly not the biggest fight going around. But Lou DiBella and Frank Warren will have paid for the rights to this fight, won't he? They'll have done a deal, whether they've split the costs, who knows. But it does sort of make you think, DAZN won't publish numbers that they do. I know they published the over 1 million watches to Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, but they don't publish subscribers. There's just a heavy, heavy speculation that the relationship's not quite as fruitful as they intended it to be and they're below target. And all these purse bids that they're now not winning only strengthen that belief. I've personally been of the belief that, you know, they've invested a lot of money. It's going to take some time to recoup it. But Eddie Hearn talked a lot about leaving Sky Sports to go to DAZN with that budget. But where is that budget? Because worldwide, yes, there's been a lot of shows this year, but there's no doubt the UK market has took a massive hit. We in the UK have got used to a big show at least once a month off Matchroom when they were on Sky the last 5 or 6 years. Now, I mean, the last fight we had was July the 9th, really. And truthfully, it was a big, big headline, and that was Chisora Pulev. Now, I know we had August the 6th where we had the Sheffield card, but they're fewer and further between. Before July the 9th, it was June the 4th with Joe Cordina. It sort of begs the question, where's this budget? They're paying so much on these worldwide shows, which they're no real good to the UK because you have to get up at stupid o'clock. And I'm a huge boxing fan, obviously, but there's only so many shows and it has to be a certain profile of fight that I'll stay up all night to watch. And a lot of the shows that they have put on, I've got to be honest, I've just got up early the next morning. I've not thought, oh, I've got to watch that. Now, there are a few shows coming up, in fairness, with obviously Canelo, Triple G, and then there's also a lot of talk around Sonny Edwards and Julio Cesar Martinez. I would stay up for both of those fights. But I think what's happened this year is Matchroom and DAZN have opened the door. They got a stranglehold on the UK market. It was theirs. And I think what's happened now this year with the lack of frequency of shows, big fights ending up on BT or other networks, because even Sky now, the quality of their cards this year has drastically improved. I think it's blown the UK market wide open again. And it's very interesting times, This is all in a fight week where Sky have got a great card on Saturday night, and we'll get to that this week. There's lots of content to come around that. But Frank Warren with a great announcement today. It's just concerning. I worry if Eddie Hearn's always talked about delivering for the fight fans. He wants to put on the big shows and deliver. Now, he's putting on the big shows, but I think it's fair to say he's neglecting the UK market somewhat. Guys, that's the news. Let us know in the comment section what you think of this fight and the situation, the back and forth between Eddie and Frank. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.